Hello Algebra 1 students, we are in Unit 4 Inequalities, Tier 3, Lesson 4a, Solving Inequalities, Multiplication with Negative Integers. Let's check off our booklet. Here we are in Lesson 4a of Tier 3. This is a pretty important topic, but I saved it to Tier 3 because I just wanted to make sure that you guys had some experience with inequalities before we got to this. Alright, so when solving inequalities by multiplication with negative integers, we must change the inequality symbol to the opposite direction than what we started with. So what does that mean? Well, let's do a couple examples real quick. Again, always balancing point. It helps keep you straight. And we see here that we have a negative 2 in the bottom. To get rid of that, we're going to have to multiply by negative 2. That's because negative 2 over negative 2 is still just 1, right? So we're in essence making a 1 over here times x. Alright, so if we multiply by negative 2 on that side, we've got to multiply by negative 2 on this side. So these 2's cancel, and we're left with x. And 10 times negative 2 is negative 20. But here comes the important part, just like it says up here. When we multiply by a negative, we have to change the symbol. Here's our symbol. So our symbol has to now go the opposite direction. So now, instead of the x being on the greater than or equal to side, it's going to be on the less than equal to side. And I'll write it down here so it's a little cleaner looking for you. So it's going to change direction from what it was up here. Example 2, don't be fooled. If there's a negative out in front, like this one has a negative out in front, you still multiply by a negative, whatever the number is in the denominator. So we're going to multiply by negative 5 on this side, draw my balancing point as I go over to the other side, and then multiply by negative 5 on this side. These 5's cancel. I get a is left. Negative 1 times negative 5 gives me a positive 5 on that side. And again, here's my symbol with the a being on the greater than side, but because I am multiplying by a negative number, the symbol is going to switch and go the other way. So a is going to be less than or equal to 5. And again, I'll write it cleaner down here. A is less than or equal to 5. And notice that it switched direction from what it was up here. Good luck on your practice sets.